Hey guys, Aaron here, and I'm gonna get into a little bit of like spirituality and consciousness. So if you're into it, hang around, cool. If not, I get it. You'll get there eventually. Um, Here's the crazy thing though, is I've only been on this journey for about a year, and a lot of stuff has happened. Um, my life completely transformed. Like I said, about a year ago. Some crazy stuff went down in my marriage, and we were in North Carolina at the time when it really went down, and we decided to come back here, come back home, and I hit the lowest of lows. I mean, the lowest of lows. I was suicidal all the time. I really didn't know what to do. Nothing in life had any sort of sustenance, no happiness for me. I mean, it was a really, really brutal time. And thankfully, my buddy Mac, he set me up. He was like, hey, check out Aaron Abke and his Law of One series. Just kind of out of the blue. Him and I have kind of talked about this stuff occasionally on and off over the years. Um, and both of our religious kind of thoughts, experiences, and concepts really changed over the years to the point where neither of us are religious anymore, because there's a huge difference between religion and spirituality. So I think that was a pivotal turning point, is discovering the law of one. And if you have any interest in that, you can check out the podcast. We talk about it a lot. And then on the podcast channel and possibly on the main channel, I will be posting a series of about what Ra says about a bunch of different topics. So that's something I'm working on, and that will be for everyone to enjoy, including myself. That's something I intended on working on today, but my sister has requested assistance, so I will be there. I'm doing this real quick, kind of before I head out, because I want to start posting a lot. So there will maybe be daily videos that I don't know. So this video is really kind of getting into something I experienced over this past weekend with myself. And there's a lot of kind of that stuff that goes on in spirituality, a lot of self-realization and noticing like some certain things and some weird things that happen, and you're just like, huh, at least in my experience. So I was out snow blowing with my dad, snow blowing the driveway, and all of a sudden I like notice things about myself. Like I notice my gait. I notice how I'm walking while I'm pushing the snowblower. And I start judging myself on like how I walk. And you're like, well, why would you judge it? I mean, a lot of us do. That doesn't really make sense to judge yourself so harshly. And I notice like, my hips rock a certain way and my legs go a certain way and my feet go a certain way. And it's just like, why does that matter? And in reality, it doesn't. One of the best things to kind of get into is realizing that you are perfect the way you are. You chose to be how you are pre-incarnatively to learn a lesson or to heal karma or find balance. So judging yourself so harshly just really negatively polarizes yourself, and then those energies kind of radiate out. And I started processing this, like, why do I think and feel this way about myself? And all of this almost always goes back to childhood trauma or some trauma you've experienced recent. I mean, it's all trauma responses in my experience that really bring out like negatively charged thoughts and feelings. And So I just sat with myself as I'm, pushing the snowblower up and down the driveway and thinking like, that is not only not a healthy way to think, but like not a positive way to think. And with the help and combination of Aaron Doty and Aaron Abke and Eckhart Tolle and all these other spiritual gurus and consciousness gurus and just free thinkers, really, not only have they inspired me to look into myself and realize like, hey, I can do this too. Like I can live a happy, fulfilled life and do the things that I want to do when I want to do it. And in Aaron Doty's program, that was his definition of abundance, is I can do what I want when I want to. And that really, completely makes sense. When you wake up and say, I want to do this, and you can just do it, how is that not living in abundance? So removing, releasing, healing sort of these less than ideal, these negative thoughts and feelings about yourself is a pretty dope way to kind of heal. If you're into the law of one at all, or you're aware of the concept that all is one. We are everything and everything is us. And everything is love in its purest essence. So why are we so hard on ourselves? I'll leave you with that one for the end of this video. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you later, Seekers. Have a good one.